Bhavna Suresh, the CEO of Lamudi. Yes, just three questions, ma'am. Could you please give us or could you please compare what Lamudi was when it started to what it is right now?
So I think the best way to make a comparison is through numbers, right? So let me tell you numbers. In 2014, we were at zero, which means zero listings, zero traffic, zero leads generated. We're a pure lead generation campaign, so everything is kind of measured based on that. Today we have 150,000 listings. These are unique listings spread across the country, so it's not just Metro Manila, but it's any little province in the Philippines. We get over 2 million property seekers on our site every month. So for me, that is the biggest number, right? So if you talk about how we've grown, we've gone from 0 to 2 million, and we don't buy our traffic. It's all organic, right? So we don't run ads to get traffic on our platform, which is where a lot of platforms kind of say these are our numbers. But for us, it is organic. So people find Lamudi or search for it and come online.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed personally by you, is how you represent your company. Not only because you're a woman, but I want to ask about your thoughts on the representation of women in the business industry in general.
So I've been in the Philippines for a little over 3 years, and for me, I've worked in a few different countries. So I am from India. I have worked in the Middle East. I grew up in the Middle East. I've studied and worked in Europe. And I think out of all the countries that I've lived and worked at, Philippines is one of the most equal countries that I have been in. It's very rare that you would walk into a Filipino boardroom or an office or a meeting and there would not be a woman. So for me, equality-wise, I think Philippines is very far ahead the rest of the world. So yeah, I think it's interesting. I think the piece that I enjoy the most in the Philippines and what I have learned from the Philippines the most is there are so many powerful women that it's quite inspirational.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it'll be very hard to work outside of the Philippines and try finding this kind of equality again.
Last one. How do you describe things are going digital nowadays? Well, in the past few years, how do you describe the digital culture of the customers of Lamudi?
So I think we've been having this conversation about digital for over a decade now. I think it's been out there. It's come. People were asking the question about, so digital is the future. I don't think anyone's calling it the future anymore. I think anyone
It's
who,
the present.
yeah, I think it's the present and pretty much the core of any business anymore. So people who do not accept this, I truly think are going to get obsolete very soon. I think the extent of adoption of digital varies from industry to industry. I think real estate, we're now in the glory phase of digital where everyone understands the importance of it. By the time it becomes the core, I think it's going to take some time. But I don't think there's any serious player out there, be it a developer, broker, agent, or property seeker who's ignoring digital, right? So that's how I think of digital now. Like every stakeholder is involved. Now the intent of penetration is different, but it'll get there.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the amazing Bhavna Suresh.
Thank you so much
The
for
amazing Lamudi.
Thank you so much. It was very nice chatting with you.